Hi, this is Zak Mir with the Share Talk Bulletin Board Heroes on Wednesday, the 26th of September, starting off with Afritin Mining, where there's been a nice break of this triangle, which has been in place since March. Top of the triangle there at around 3.3 pence, and while we're above that, the target here on a technical basis, as high as the top of the November rising trend channel from last year at 5 pence plus. Stop loss probably back below the 50-day moving average there in blue at 3.16. Mover yesterday was CapX. Here we've got the break of the 200-day moving average and this resistance line there from the end of January, 10.12 pence. While we're above that, looking for 15 pence. Obviously, we had the flurry higher yesterday, but main 15 to 16 pence resistance looks to be a logical place for the shares to try and head towards. Haven't looked at this stock before, Directa Plus, but looks like a classic falling wedge situation. We had the gap. We've had the gap higher today through the 50-day moving average, 41.47. Today, the gap through the 50-day line normally decent buy signals, and heading for hopefully to 50 to 55 pence plus. While we hold above the 40 pence area, but bullish divergence as well in the RSI window and increasing volume. So even though it's a thinly traded stock, there could be some decent upside here. Onto a share or a stock that been slightly frustrating, sideways move since May. Looks as though we're finally ready to break out of this consolidation that we've had for Jkx Oil and Gas. End of day close, 31 pence plus today would be the trigger, obviously, or in the next few days, and the target then up towards 45 if we can do that. Stop loss back below the 50-day line at 29.74. Really is while we're above the 200-day line at 25, this stock does seem to be set fair. Another stock which we haven't looked at here before is Enteq Upstream. Had a go earlier today to break the 50-day moving average at 29.62. Still looking for an end of day close above that to give us the 40 pence plus target that we would be looking for here. Stop loss really obviously back below the 26 pence low of yesterday. We've held that gap as well from April, which is a positive sign on the technicals as well. So something to keep an eye on, if not immediately. On to President Energy, where there has been a break of this falling wedge formation. Quite a few of these around at the moment. That's also the 50-day moving average at 9.02 pence, and hopefully heading towards 12.5 pence if we can hold this area over the next couple of sessions. Rockrose Energy, stock that I think I looked at when it was in the low 400s, maybe 410, 420. We've hit the initial target here, which was this resistance line from February at £5. But it looks as though overall we're in a rising trend channel from as long ago as the autumn of last year, and a quick clearance of £5 should give us up to £7, which would be the 2017 resistance line projection. Ideally, we don't fall back below that 456 peak from May intraday. On to the last stock of the day, which is Wishbone Gold. Maybe a bit early on this, but looks as though it's breaking out of this falling wedge from the end of April. Let's say nominally at 0.2, so end of day close above 0.2, maybe 2.21 with the 50-day line. Would give us some confidence that the shares can head back towards 0.35, 0.4 in the area of the 200-day moving average. Obviously, the stop loss just back below 0.17, 0.18 on this particular stock. That's it from me. More updates tomorrow.